Yo, what's going on, you circular center score? Today we're playing some games with the Players Cup winning deck. It's this Lucmetal build piloted by Jack Miller and actually Matthew Burris, who got second. I think was the original, had the original idea for the deck, which is basically a Lucmetal build that plays other Pokemon like the Zamazenta for like the Eternatus matchup, Bronzong for the Center Scorch matchup. That kind of just gives you a huge advantage of not just an auto win by just setting up those Pokemon specifically in that matchup only. And that's the idea behind the deck. So you got the Bronzong for the Center Scorch, you got Zamazenta for the Eternatus matchup, you got the Lucmetal plus Zacian for the ADP Zacian matchup, and then, you know, other situations where you just want them in the other matchups as well. And yeah, no Jirachi, no ability Pokemon draw power at all, no Dedenne, no Crobat, no Eldegoss, no Jirachi, just your attackers that you want for your specific matchups, and you just go from there. So super cool list. It won the Players Cup, so I thought we had to check it out. So let's go ahead, let's get into some games. Let's see how it runs. Check out the Twitch live stream, twitch.tv/AzulGG. First link in the description. Let's get into it. All right, getting to a game, we are going first. All again off the start. Really just looking for, I mean, we want multiple Pokemon to be safe, but just a Zacian to Intrepid Sword with would be great. We did open that. We opened with a Bronzong as well. Bronzor. I think I'm going to open the Bronzor. I think I'm going to go open Bronzor. See what our opponent's playing, then we can switch it to the bench if we have to. But we might want it, we might not. Nope, it's another Lucmetal deck. Alright. It's gonna get interesting. I'm gonna calm away Bronzong. I feel like we do want Lucmetal set up ASAP. Go with that. Attach to it, goggles to it. Intrepid Sword. No energy hits. This deck does play 13 basic metal, which is a lot of basic metal energy. It's a lot. All right, interesting spot now, guys. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna misplay a lot in this, almost guaranteed. Looks like an exact mirror match. Don't blame them. Did just win the Players Cup. Gotta try it out. I am all with them on that. So yeah, I'm probably gonna misplay quite a bit in this mirror match. I'm gonna do my best. Full Metal Wall is definitely something we want to pull off. Limit their energy as much as possible as well. We might not Full Metal Wall for a little while. Actually, we might just sit up here and build energy on our Zacians through Intrepid Swords. Wait until we can really get a nice energy removal with a Full Metal Wall. We'll see they're splitting up their energy by Intrepid Sorting with this one over this one. Yeah, so I don't really want to Full Metal Wall this turn quite yet. Mallow Lana in hand. I don't really want to lose a Mallow Lana, but checking for the other Lucmetal. It's not here. Yeah, Mallow Lana sound pretty good to heal our Lucmetal, or just even as a switch card. But I should probably research here, get more stuff into play. I'm gonna grab a second Zacian here to put into play. I don't know, I'm gonna switch. I'm gonna leave the Bronzor on the active. I feel like that's just kind of ideal. Just, if they want to hit this, they can go ahead. I don't really care. No energy hits. Oh no, we did get a Bronzong though. It's kind of cool. Don't want this little 50 HP guy to die to a Steel Fist. And no energy hits. Once again, it does play 13 basic metal energy. Literally hit 0 there. That's not good. We might just go in with a Steel Fist next turn. I might just go switch, hopefully Marnie into an energy, and then just go ahead and Steel Fist an energy out. That probably will tempt them to use the Full Metal Wall. We have Boss in our hand as well right now, so if they put a ton of energy anywhere, we could go switch Full Metal Wall and Boss something up. If they end up with like 2 or 3 energy on a Zacian here, we just go chase that. They go after our Bronzor there. There's no way they put it in play, I don't think. I just want like a third Zacian in play, to be honest. Just discarding it, kind of thinning out the deck. But third Zacian sounds pretty good to me. Just gotta get the goggles on all the squad or GX attack. Yeah, there's 2 here now, so I'm tempted. I'm very tempted to remove those energy from play here. But maybe I should just once again save the attack. I don't want to run out of switch. Maybe we should just go with a Mallow Lana use instead. I don't want to run out of switch cards, but I think I'm just gonna go attach, switch, Marnie, and yeah, I think a Steel Fist here. This sounds pretty good. I'm just gonna go with the Steel Fist here and see how it goes. I'm really liking the idea of this matchup a lot, actually. Liking like the feel of it, if that makes sense. I'll get a metal out of the deck, yeah, because then we could just start hitting with that heavy metal impact, just start doing some damage. A lot of back and forth is gonna happen. It's gonna be longer than your average game in standard right now, so I guess that's what I'm excited for. There's like a lot that can play out here in like weird ways. It feels like, I don't know. Gotta keep playing. Holding off on my Full Metal Wall. I want to try and maybe get max value out of it. Maybe that's being a little bit greedy. I could have removed these 2 energy from play on my opponent's side, which seems pretty good, to be honest. That seems like it would have been okay. They have no energy on this guy, so they can't actually respond with a Full Metal Wall into my Lucario Melmetal. And I don't know what I'm gonna do. I might just Steel Fist again and then attach to a Zacian, just get a Zacian ready to go. They could Full Metal Wall for 1 energy. It'll just be 30 less damage, which is not as much value as I'd assume you'd want out of Lucario Melmetal in this situation. Ooh, there's a boss for us. We could go for the Full Metal Wall on this Zacian. We don't have an energy to attach for turn, which I probably want. I want to not attach for turn, I feel like. We could also just go Research plus Full Metal Wall the Lucario if we wanted to. That doesn't seem all that great, though. I don't want to lose this switch either, though. It's like another thing I don't want to lose, to be able to move this guy after it gets Full Metal Walled, potentially. We'll see what they do here. They might just Full Metal Wall our Lucario Melmetal, which makes me really want to boss Full Metal Wall their Zacian, knowing this guy will keep his energy. Yeah, there's a Full Metal Wall GX. So I think we're going to respond with a Full Metal Wall GX. Ooh, and a Saucer to the hand. Come on, why do you keep giving me all this stuff? All these good cards. Yeah, let's just boss Full Metal Wall. I'm down. Seems okay, so we're just gonna go with it. Yeah, they don't have the option to remove energy anymore, which is really good for us. Although, you know, they still have like 4 Metal Saucers left and everything, so it's like this isn't that big of a hit to them, I would imagine. They can like live with that hit for sure. Not a huge deal. They will survive just fine. Yeah, still a lot to think about on this for sure. Not getting an attachment for turn last turn was definitely a big deal. That definitely was a big hit. Don't get the option of Brave Blade this turn, which is definitely not ideal. But we could just go into an Intrepid Sword. Maybe, I don't know how bad we want to hold on to this Metal Saucer. Research attach Intrepid Sword also sounds fine. An Intrepid Sword from our opponent. We could just hit with that Heavy Impact as well. I think just dig for the Heavy Impact hit was just fine, actually. We're going to go with that. Some good cards here. Throw this here. Attach here. Just go ahead, Heavy Impact, why not? We don't one-hit KO with a Zacian anyways, and Steel Fist would actually have literally done 0 damage, so getting Heavy Impact here, not too bad to set up for our Zacians to start taking 1 knockout, 1-hit KOs on our opponent's Pokemon. That's 2 Metal Saucer down from our opponent now. Our Zacians don't get knocked out. This guy in play actually is really bad, because now they can go about the prize trade of knock out Lucmetal, knock out Bronzong, knock out a Zacian. Not good for us, but they can do that. Which is, yeah, not good for us. How many switch are they down? Can they move this guy this turn? Definitely can. Ooh, they have 4 switch left. So, pretty likely they see a switch off this research. They can switch into that, just hit us for 170, right? Yeah. And if we had the Mallow Lana here, this is when we would want the Mallow Lana to Mallow Lana or Lucmetal, because then they can only hit us for 170 on the following turn, and that actually doesn't knock us out, which is a big deal. So this would have been a big turn to have hit that have the Mallow Lana. But they didn't get the KO here, so we can still go find that Mallow Lana. I'm just gonna go with the attach. I'm gonna calm the Zacian into the deck and then probably grab something like this Bronzong, and then I'm gonna quick ball it away, just kind of be aggressively thinning out the deck here. Probably grab Zamazenta and then Marnie that to the bottom of the deck. Yeah, that sounds good. Probably won't need a 3rd Zacian, but rather drawn to that. There's that Mallow Lana I was talking about. That's actually really cool here. Just doing with the Heavy Metal Impact. Yeah, because they would hit us for 170. And we go down to 50 to hit for 170. That doesn't KO us on the following turn. So yeah, Mallow Lana really good in the mirror match. Once this guy is set up, we're just gonna sit here swinging. Then if they hit us next turn with, I don't know, Brave Blade, then we just go Mallow Lana, heal off that damage. They have 2 Brave Blades away from KOing this. The Heavy Metal Impact are setting up the 2-hit KOs on their Zacians, which is really cool. So really just a good time all around for my Lucmetal here. We got the energy attached, Mallow Lana next turn. Like I said, super cool. Way the healing works there. Yeah, here comes that Brave Blade. Then we're gonna Brave Blade, and I don't know, Caitlin and Cynthia for the Mallow Lana again wouldn't be too bad. I wouldn't hate. Oh, that's a tag call for the Caitlin and Cynthia. So pull that off. We have 1 switch left. Only 2 Metal Saucer in the deck, so we prized 2 Metal Saucer. Oh no, we used 1. All right, all right. Mallow Lana. We are starting to run out of deck though. Like we only have 15 cards left. I guess it's possible we deck out or it gets to a deck out situation. Definitely possible. Maybe I want to grab the boss's orders with this Caitlin and Cynthia when I use it next turn, so I can start to chase some of these prize cards down. Chasing this guy down. Actually, we don't even get the 1-hit KO on this anymore. Yeah, we're probably trying to get through 3 Zacians at this point, to be honest. Comes a Marnie, getting us closer hopefully to our switch, our last switch, to be able to move this back into the Lucmetal. Not yet, but we can go attach to the bench Zacian. Marnie hopefully hit the switch. Burn the calm again to just not have it in the deck anymore. But I don't want to deck out. I'm not trying to deck out. That's not very cool. I'm not about it. Let's just go with the tag call here. Actually, get that Caitlin and Cynthia. Yeah, I like that. We can maybe get the switch. If not, we can just hard retreat, I guess. Give up the Zam. I don't think we're going to be using the Zam. I don't see it happening. I'm going to grab Mallow Lana. If not to heal, then just to use it as a switch. We whiffed the switch. It's going to have to be that hard retreat. Energy here. Heavy impact. All right. How many saucer do they have left? It is at question 3. We could actually just boss next turn and knock this guy out. So we're here for 170. We take another. We heal again with the Mallow Lana. We would go down to 100 on us. They hit us for 170. They still knock us out. So yeah, chasing this guy, using the heavy impact would probably be better. Maybe, I mean, just using it as a switch card doesn't hurt. Maybe I should have just got another boss, though, actually, to be honest. Yeah, I think I should have just recovered a boss there. Mallow Lana's going to be a little bit too slow, I think. Here comes a Mallow Lana from our opponent, which actually is a factor here for this heavy impact setup I was trying to do. Doesn't quite work out too great. Saucer over here to this damage Zacian. Okay, okay. That's really damaged as well. Where's that Brave Blade? Ooh, I'm not liking where this is going for us. This is not feeling great. Let's see. Oh gosh. We don't have a ton of energy left. All right, we're gonna attach here. I don't want to Marnie. I don't want to do anything, man. Could try and just trap this in the active. How many switch are they down? They have a 1-card hand. Did not play a draw supporter last turn. I could just try and trap Lucario Melmetal for a little while. Don't hate it, but I don't really like it at all either. Could Mallow Lana. We don't have another Mallow Lana left, so if we could Mallow Lana twice, that'd be great, but we can't. So we could just hit, take this knockout. All right, sure, hit, take the knockout, heavy impact. See where it leads us. Our opponent with that 1-card hand, but they can take this knockout and draw 3 prize cards this turn. So 1-card hand, about to get a whole lot bigger. There is a Metal Saucer. We probably want to set up a new switch is super important in this matchup. I think switches in general are just going to be super important in this matchup. If I ever play it again, that's one of my priorities for sure. So I said there was 13 metal. 6, 7, 8, 9. So we have 4 left. We're going to have to Marnie here, I think. We need to draw an attachment for this one. We're going to try and set up another Zacian here. Okay, we got the attachment. Now I don't have to Marnie. But I might want to anyways. No, I think we'll just draw the whole deck next turn, actually. So we're just going to go Brave Blade. Yeah, we'll draw for turn, and then we'll see the rest of the cards in the deck. We'll get the switch, the last Metal Saucer, and an energy, hopefully. Unless I prized 4 energy, but I don't think I did. I don't think so. So we'll go draw for turn. Yeah, well, that's the route we're going to take. Here's a Mallow Lana. We can get a Goggles for this guy, so it's not that big of a deal, I don't think. So even though this guy's going to hit us for Steel Fist for 20, we'll come up, hit it. Yeah, we should be fine with just a Marnie. I don't want to Marnie them once again, but switch. Oh, the switch was a bad top deck here. Yeah, that is not... Nope, not ideal at all. I could Mallow Lana plus switch back into the active. I don't see a better play. I think we're going to go with it. This way their Zacian also doesn't knock us out. So that, like, it works out, I guess. Brave Blade. A Brave Blade from being able to knock this out. We're getting there. We're getting there. We need a little bit more. We don't have a ton of energy left, which is also another thing I'm a little bit scared of. I actually don't even know if I can retreat this Bronzong. If they were to boss it into the active here, it might just get stuck. And then I would lose. I would deck out. Because they have 14 cards left. We only have 5. That's a Steel Fist. We get a Goggles for this and chill. How many Goggles do we have left? We have 2 Goggles left. 200 knockout. Both a Marnie here. I have 2 cards left in deck. Can I win with that? I think I don't know exactly what's left on my deck. We're gonna go for it. I'm just gonna go for it. Saucer Goggles. Okay. About 3 prize cards theoretically here. We'll just put Goggles on my active. How many boss do they have left? That's what I'm scared of at this point. I'm scared of just getting decked out by boss. They have 2 boss left. I Goggles my active 170. They're not knocking out my active by Goggles my active. Saucer once. I'm Saucer once to start with. Go ahead and can't knock this out. They could go knockout. Retreat. Attach, retreat. Saucer attach. 3, 6, 7, 11. Okay, let's go. Saucer. This and attach active treat. We're gonna draw 3 prize cards, so even if they Marnie us, we'll deck out, but we'll have all of our cards. So hopefully we can pull it. We need an energy and hope they don't have. If they have boss here and they see the play, we do just lose. They boss up Bronzong or this Zacian. Well, this Zacian I can retreat. They can boss up Bronzong basically. They can boss up my Bronzong and pass, and I would lose the game. If they don't do that, I'm pretty sure we will win. But it does. Oh no. They conceded. Okay. They either didn't see the play or just assumed that they had lost. Either way, we end up with the dub, and yeah, we're gonna take that. All right, into another one. We did lose the coin flip. I was about to say we're going second. All right, we are going second. All right, Zacian start. Lucmetal. We might just even want to turn 1 full metal wall, not rip their energy at all. I feel like I should open the Lucmetal here. Once again, I'm gonna be making a lot of mistakes with this deck. I feel like it feels very. This deck feels very like if you make. You gotta know it. You gotta know the deck basically. If you don't know the deck, it's gonna hurt you a ton. Zigzagoon, Jirachi. I think that yeah, they're playing the PikaRom. Should be a pretty good matchup for sure. Yeah, should be a pretty good matchup. They just don't do enough damage anymore without E-powers. We're gonna do a full metal wall, rip a bunch of energy away. They don't got the Thunder Mountain anymore. Yeah, the list goes on and on of reasons this is gonna be a good matchup. It should be great for us. We'll see for sure in a little bit here. Gonna get a couple Zacians in play. We got some Mallow Lana to do some healing. Let me just start punching through some peaks. Doing what we can. Raichu might be a little bit annoying with the paralysis, but when it's not hitting us very hard, who really cares? 2 peaks already down from our opponent, so fully committed to 2 peaks. I probably would have made room for a Raichu. I mean, they can still put the Raichu down, but then they don't have. I guess they have nets as well. But I don't think you want PikaRom. You're not tag bolting. You got to use the Raichu GX in this one. I feel like you just don't do enough damage without it. We'll see. Maybe it'll work out for them. So I'll probably calm the Zam, get a second Zacian, Goggles active, Attach active, then just Intrepid Sword next turn. I could full metal wall, but we don't have a draw supporter, so it feels better to go about it that way, I think. Yeah, so Attach. Just like if they Marnie us, I don't even know if this deck plays Marnie anymore. I'm trying to grab 2 Zacians. This, I'll put both down. Why not? Hit with that Intrepid. Hopefully get a draw supporter. Okay, and an energy. Can't complain. Looking good so far. Yeah, full blitz almost for sure coming out of our opponent here. There's no way they whiff the turn 2 full blitz here. Coco energy. They need energy in a switch card with a 7-card hand. It's happening. Only for 120, and then we will take away those 3 energy from them for sure. Not getting double energy with Coco is also, I mean, not ideal, right? They would like to get 2 energy from the Coco. We'll take those energy away, and then we'll kind of go from there. It could get a little bit, interesting from there actually for sure. I definitely, like I said, definitely feels like a favorable matchup. Like how favorable is kind of the question, and we're gonna find out. Might research Marnie. I'm actually not too sure. It depends how many cards they end up with at the end of their turn and how set up their hand really is. There's a boss off the Stellar Wish. They could boss us this turn. We definitely research if that happens, I think, because increase our chances. Yeah, that is the boss. All right, that means they don't hit my Lucmetal though, which sounds pretty good to me. I am actually a big fan of Lucmetal just chilling. Yeah, I'm kind of a big fan of that. See how it goes. There's the switch. 5-card hand currently. Yeah, so we're just gonna research here. Gets a metal in the discard pile for Saucer to be active. Just sees a +2 card. We're trying to switch. If we get a Mallow Lana, that would actually be pretty sick. We would definitely Mallow Lana if we can rip a Mallow Lana off the top. Not what I ordered. All right, research it is. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Whiff switch. Oof. All right, you hate to see it, but sometimes you got to deal with it. Yeah, sometimes happens. Can't do anything about it. Let's go with Calm. Back in the Bronzong. I don't hate grabbing a Zamazenta here. Good Zam out here. I think I want the Zam in play now, to be honest. I'm actually gonna Tag Call as well, thin out before these. Yeah, I'll just go with that. Maybe I should have gone double Mallow Lana there, actually, to be honest. Zam down. Intrepid Sword. Whiff on the energy, but we did get double Saucer to work with. Yeah, I want to thin out before the Intrepid. My hand's a little stacked right now, though, so a stamp from them wouldn't be too bad. Stamp obviously not as bad as Marnie though, because it shuffles instead of just putting it all to the bottom. I don't even know if I want to. I mean, I guess I do want a GX attack next turn. So I think I do want a GX attack. Yeah, we're gonna still GX attack, and then I think we should try and get the Mallow and Lanas going and just try and heal as much as possible. Just keep going around like that. Tag Bolt is set up, but it's gonna be hard for them to get targets to really get that going. Yeah, we're gonna be chilling. We might Caitlin and Cynthia this turn. Grab a Marnie. Let's see. Oh, what? 1 energy in the discard pile. Okay. Metal Saucer Station attached to the Cynthia. Caitlin and Cynthia for more options. Sounds good. I don't want a Caitlin and Cynthia for Mallow Lana after I Mallow Lana, though, is what I was thinking. But back-to-back Mallow Lanas also sounds good. If I can get my other Mallow Lana, we have 2 Tag Call and the Mallow Lana still left in the deck, so that sounds really good as well. I don't know. I don't know what I want to do here. I'm kind of stuck on this one. Let's just go with the Caitlin and Cynthia. Let's see some more cards. More Metal Goggles would be nice as well. Get a Marnie. I feel like that's going to be better as the game goes on. Got a bunch of junk here. Gonna go ahead and get rid of junk guy number 1, get junk guy number 2, and Full Metal Wall. Rip away that energy. Like I said, they do have this PikaRom set up, but I'm not really too scared of this PikaRom. He's really not that threatening at all. Yeah, I'm not too afraid of this PikaRom. And yeah, we are hopefully a Mallow Lana plus an attachment. We get a Brave Blade next turn, heal up the damage that this Lucmetal takes, taking minus 60 damage, right? We'd love some more goggles to take more minus damage on our other dudes. We have not hit them yet. There's 4 Metal Goggles in the deck. We haven't hit them yet. They are there. I have seen them. Let's see what they got going on here. Not too much down. They probably play at least 2 Reset Stamp. Maybe 3. Yeah, it could be 3. Never are they getting a 1-hit KO on anything without Raichu, though, I don't think. Yeah, without Raichu, they really put themselves in a spot where it's going to be almost impossible for them to get a 1-hit KO. I guess I could have actually quick balled away an energy last turn, and then got this Metal Saucer off. Yeah, that would have been fine. The goons are back in the hands. Okay, there he is. Raichu. Do they have any energy they can... All right, here we go. The E-switches are coming. All right. They know what's up. They know they need to get into that lightning ride. Now I'm getting a little bit scared, actually. Now it's looking a little bit... We haven't done any damage yet. We were a turn late on that Full Metal Wall. That was a big whiff for us. So with that switch to not Full Metal Wall 1 turn sooner. So that was a big whiff. A big whiff. Big Charm now coming into play on the PikaRom. Gonna come up in full blitz for 90 damage. So we'll have 100 on us. We'll heal it all off. Get rid of these Bronzors. They are useless. I don't want to see them ever again. Maybe 1 Bronzor, 1 energy actually at this point. 2 Metal Saucer. We have the Marnie. I want to run out of energy. Just 1 energy. 1 energy. Go to this guy. Metal Saucer. Yeah. I like both of them. This guy's just better, though. We might want to use his Zamazenta still, though, at some point. And then Brave Blade. Big punch. How much damage? Decent amount. Yeah, 210. That's not bad. If we can follow up with the heavy impact, we can hard retreat the Zacian. We might need a dig for a switch next turn. Yeah, they full blitzed. They full blitzed, right? Yeah, they full blitzed and got 0 energy for their Raichu. So not a whole ton of energy left either. It's in the hand or in the prize cards, not in the deck. They would have loved some more energy. They have plenty of... how much time do they have to set up the Raichu? They probably play about 3 E-switch, especially if this is Isaiah Bradner's list. I think it was 3 E-switch is what he was playing. It's going to be tough to set it up, but it's doable. Raichu can come online here for sure. Here comes a Dead Exchange, 7 cards in the hand. Double Zigzagoon, I think, as well, included in that. Yeah, 2 goons down now all of a sudden, so no more ping damage coming in from my opponent. Still had 2 nets left to work with as well. There's a Gaddock, so it doesn't matter. We don't play a stadium, so we're not... It's not something we're concerned with. This Gaddock spell is not something to be concerned with at all. Big Charm on the Raichu. What else we got? There it is. Full blitz again. All right. 120. Yeah. I don't know why I couldn't come up with how much damage. I think we're just gonna... And we got 4 switch left. I'm Marnie. I'm gonna save the saucer. The switch we did not. Ooh. Can't. Ooh. We could. Ooh. We have to retreat saucer. Oh my goodness. This is not good. Good switch knockout. Doesn't sound very good. Good. I just wanted a metal energy, man. How many do we have in here? 0. So 7. There's 6 left. No draw supporter. Switch knockout. Peak's got 2. We can hit it for 30, but then the big charm saves him. Gotta be treat saucer switch. Ugh. Feels so bad. Does not feel good. All right, this guy's got how much HP do we got left on this guy? 90, 120, 150 technically. So he's not gonna get saved by the goggles. Goggles here, I guess. Goggles here. All right, and yeah, just in case we get stamped, I don't want to have this Goggles back in the deck. Who's gonna switch there? I mean, we wanted to switch this guy and attach here. That's what we wanted. Did not get what we wanted there. There's a Goggles. There's another Lucmetal. 2 double Lucmetal doesn't sound bad in this matchup actually at this point. 2 Boss to work with as well. We could just go like heavy impact on the PikaRom twice. Go Boss heavy impact, Boss heavy impact. Hate it. We're not in a great spot though. I'm not a big fan of this situation we are in at all. It's like a switch to a Lucmetal Goggles. Yeah, there's the reset Sam. So hopefully this maybe puts us in a better situation. Nope, nothing really better about this one. We can attack with the Zacian, but they're probably going to paralyze us with the Raichu here. We're probably just going to have to Intrepid Sword. They only hit us for, what, 100 damage? They still have the GX attack, but they're a long ways away from being able to use it. Interesting. They're down 2 switch, 3 net. Here comes a research. Not a whole ton of cards in deck. That's their second reset stamp gone as well, which you love to see. 2 switch left. Think about if we can ever trap this PikaRom in the active. It'd be tough, but it's definitely doable. We could definitely trap this PikaRom in the active. It would definitely be possible. We could definitely do it. Well, I don't know. They're not a lot of cards. Nothing else to grab off this, I don't think. They're down there. Dedenes, their PikaRoms, their Raichu. Should be nothing left in the deck. How many switches? Did they whiff the energy is the question here. That would be great for us if they whiff the... If there's no way they whiff the energy, right? That's 9. They'd have gotten pretty unlucky. Eldegoss coming down right now, but it makes no sense for Eldegoss to come down yet because they played their draw supporter. I don't know why they're putting Eldegoss in play here. What this is about. This is different. That should not be there. Switch back to Jirachi and pass. Okay. I almost want an Intrepid Sword now because knocking out Jirachi doesn't do a whole ton. Well, we can knock out Jirachi and then knock out something with the Zacian, I guess. So I'm going to go Saucer. Hatch. Heavy impact. And then if they paralyze us next turn, which what that's gonna be, they could do it though. So they whiffed energy. Wow. Or they attach and I just didn't notice. I don't think so. They have plenty of switch cards left. I'm just gonna knock that out. Now if I just get Boss top deck, just knock out the Goss, they could go switch attach to the Raichu. We know they're living off a they only have 3 cards left in deck now though. How many Boss do they have left? They're down 2 Boss. Probably have like a 3rd Boss left. Here comes the Paralyze. They won't be able to KO us next turn. They can't GX attack next turn either. So this guy is just sticking around for another turn for sure. They got to switch back to the bench and get that back into the active if they want to paralyze again. Now we just got the Mallow Lana though. All right, this should do that. This should wrap it up right here. Yeah, there's like no way this doesn't win us the game. Can switch into. I'm thinking about going with Zamazenta. Just play it as slow as possible. We could just hit him really hard with the. Let's go with Zam, man. Let's go with Zam. We can also discard the special energy. Actually, no, Zam is just corrected. We also discard the special energy. Keeps him that much further away from the big GX attack. Yeah, that should lock it up here. Yeah, Zam with the special discard. There's no... Even if they come and paralyze us again, they're only doing 100 damage. They're 3-hit KOing our Zamazenta. Like, come on. There's no way you win at that point. We still have plenty of stuff in the deck to eventually draw. There's the... There's the self-deck out with the speed lightning energy, so it should be all wrapped up here. It should be a dub for us. Here's a Boss, but it shouldn't matter. They're just gonna get themselves a GX attack to KO my Zacian, and then we're gonna go ahead and either they'll concede or we're just gonna pass and then lose the game. But yeah, what I thought would be pretty good matchup. They had a pretty good start too. They trapped our Zacian for a turn, got a knockout without me doing anything. We whiffed that turn 2 GX attack is what we were looking for to wipe out the first PikaRom. Got an extra full blitz. I really think they should have prioritized the Raichu a little bit more. We might have had a little bit closer of a game with our rough start plus having access to the Raichu GX attack, but they didn't go after the Raichu GX attack. Went with that second PikaRom. Definitely punished them in the end. We might have been able to squeak it out anyways. Who knows, really, right? But yeah, end up with a pretty clean dub here overall with our opponent decking out because we just healed and tanked too much damage. And I'm getting another dub with Lucmetal. That deck is super cool, like I was saying. Big fan of it. How it holds up in the current metagame, not too sure. I haven't played with it a whole ton. Those are my only 2 games I've ever played with the deck so far. I've been playing a lot more with it on my live stream, twitch.tv/AzulGG, so go check that out. Have a good day. Thanks for watching, and peace.